guys, hello and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2026. We're going to be starting a brand new career today. And I've played this before, so we're going to take what I've learned from my playing and see if we can find more success. I got kind of frustrated with a lot of the learning curve on the game, so ended up wasting a lot of money, and I want to see if I can do it again and do it clean. Wonder what the best path forward is. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just try and jam out a bunch of certificates. See if we can start making money freelance without having to worry about the plane and crashing it, really. And I think last time I started here, but everything's kind of just far apart. So I'm thinking maybe we go to Europe somewhere, huh? I mean, it actually looks about the same here, but do they not have the Madrid Central Airport? I guess it'd be this one. Looks like a small airport though. Maybe you can't choose international airports. Would make sense. Four Winds Airport. Hello there, you must be me.
Derp-Ma-Herp, right?
Oh, the AI voices, huh?
Welcome to Cuatro Vientos. I'm Aurelia, the owner of this aero club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
Sounds good to me.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations? Today, we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine, climbs well, and is easy to fly. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 3,800 feet above sea level and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us? Perfect. The wind is from 94 degrees direction with a speed of 2 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 09. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Start using the GPS thing right away. Not GPS. What's that thing called? Flight deck. Didn't even finish setting up before she taxied us.
All
A
right,
map.
now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes, we will apply full power and accelerate. Once we reach 55 knots, we will take off. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climb speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry. If you get overwhelmed, I'm here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere. Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving. Keep pushing on the throttle until it's all the way in. You handle the yoke and I'll take care of steering the aircraft during takeoff. We have reached 55 knots. Pull back gently on the yoke to lift off.
Oh, and I forgot to mention we're playing this with the controller, so there's that.
Perfect climb attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing.
Do I though? It's probably my best takeoff in a Cessna ever.
We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn. You can start turning left.
I just feel like the Cessna just doesn't. Maybe it's just because it's so slow. It never feels like it has enough power. I've crashed this thing so many times trying to do cargo missions, then not being able to
And prepare for the next turn.
pull up over the mountain that I'm trying to fly over. Granted, if I put a little bit more effort and actually planned a route that didn't require me to fly over a mountain, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 3,800 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
But I think what we're gonna end up doing is just simming out the missions.
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't
And the
they?
flying until descent. See how it goes at least. Especially during this early portion. I mean, yeah, money's probably gonna be tight, but
Okay, we are 3,800 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. Now we have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around. Can you see our airport? Let's fly over it.
she sounds so excited. She sounds so excited, and she just can't hide.
Awesome. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
Oh yeah. God, I wish you could third person that when you fly a plane.
Well done. I think you've got a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoy the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Where you're... Oh, she's gonna land it. Okay. I was wondering what we were gonna be doing there.
It was good to have you on board today. Who knows? This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey.
Yeah, it
Meet you at our
is.
headquarters.
God, the AI voices is something else.
You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time. There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license. You can take the private pilot license exam immediately or perform some training.
You know, it would probably be a good idea for me to do all these. But I'm impatient. maybe I wouldn't crash so much. We'll see how we do on this run though.
It's time. Your first ever
Especially
test
now that I've
ride.
got my
Start
controller
by
dialed
removing
in
the
a little
covers
bit
and
better.
chocks, then join me inside. Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Ground, Cessna Echo Charlie Victor November Juliet with Yankee. Request taxi for takeoff. Close traffic.
Cessna Echo Charlie Victor November Juliet. Taxi to and hold short of runway 09.
Could you imagine if they actually used Google Maps pictures for all this stuff?
05 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 09er using taxiway Bravo. Cessna Victor November Juliet.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to the hold short line. It took forever.
Tower.
I
Cessna
also wonder
Echo
if I
Charlie Victor November
use
Juliet
my
ready.
actual
Runway
microphone.
09er.
Can I
Close
actually
traffic.
communicate with ATC?
Cessna Echo Charlie
I
Victor
thought I saw
November
someone
Juliet.
doing that once.
QNH 101 left.
I like
close
this
traffic
game though,
approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
especially now that I'm a little bit more consistent with it.
Cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Cessna Victor November Juliet.
I don't try to brute force quite as much. Still a lot of brute force, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, let's take off. Let's roll onto the runway. Power up. Use some flaps. Smooth pull. Stay low over the runway, use some ground effect to pick up speed. And pop up. There we go. That's textbook right there. Keep it right here at like 90 knots. think it said 72 is my fastest climb, but I think one of the things that throws me off about this plane is that it's just so slow. Like faster planes because they'll climb better, accelerate better, and just all around have more power. We're a long way away from that. I'll do like one of these every week. Alright, I will see you at base.
Cessna Victor November Juliet. Wind 09er tree at 4. Clear to land runway 09er.
Welcome back to base. We're going to begin our descent now.
Clear to land runway 09er.
Start pulling
Cessna
back that
Victor
engine
November
power a little
Juliet.
bit. Where's our runway? Dude, this is a short final. See, I always... with the paths they give you, I always have so much trouble bleeding off speed, yeah. If we can, see if we can...
Stall.
see if we can bleed off some speed. I just feel like the Cessnas, they just give you too...
Stall.
just float it down the runway real quick.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
That was a little bit hard. And definitely not on the center line.
Cessna Victor November Juliet. Turn next taxiway.
Oh, it's gonna have me go all the way to the end, huh? That super short final, man. You just can't bleed off speed fast enough. Or, at least I can't. But I'm sure I did something wrong. Should have pulled back power sooner or something. Swung the turn wider. I just try to follow the
Cessna
gates.
Victor November Juliet. Exit runway when able.
Yes, we're working on it, bud.
Cessna Victor November Juliet. Contact ground on 121.805. 121.805 for Cessna Victor November Juliet. Ground, Cessna Echo Charlie Victor November Juliet. Taxi to parking.
Cessna Echo Charlie Victor November Juliet. Taxi to General Aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Echo.
Where's it having me taxi to? Alright. I will see you guys when we get close to the parking stand. Alright. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We're finally arriving at the taxi stand. That was like the longest. It was a long little taxi. We're gonna see if we can get the straight to our commercial license. If not,
Great
I
job.
will
There's always room for improvement, right?
fly some people around. Well, I think we did pretty good, huh? Heck yeah. Yeah, get all these planes. Oh, an NX Cub, it has triple. Oh, I want that. Can I use that for search and rescue? I hate the tail draggers.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam.
It's really hard when you don't have a stick and rudder. Alright. So, basically, what I want to do here is we need to, like, kind of make it to here, and then we want to make it to kind of past all this stuff. Make it to, like, cargo transport, and then try to make it, you know, fill out as many of these as we can while we save up money to start companies. And our goal is going to be to try to basically start a real flight company and not mess with a lot of this stuff that takes for freaking ever to save up for the next wing. I think if we get into like transport airline, we should be able to start pulling in some good money even as without owning the planes. It's just that the planes are expensive, they require a lot of maintenance, and the trying to grow your fleets and stuff is not really easy, especially early on. Let me hang on, let's certification, what do we need? We need to do a first flight airplane mission. Alright, let's knock this out real quick. Alrighty guys, welcome back. We're here on left downwind. This time I got my flaps down. Got our engine pulled back nice. I think we should be okay to do this, to shoot this approach. Maybe. Cut the engine back a little bit more, but not quite enough that it's dead.
500.
Line up at the center of the runway. Cut the engine. Cut the engine when we know we're gonna make it. Try and pull back slightly.
Stall.
It's okay, you can stall.
Stall.
Ooh, that was a little hard. Sorry about
landing
that.
was terrifying. I'm glad we survived.
Yeah, you know, a gust of wind really just swept in there and got me. That was yuck.
Cessna Golf Sierra Mike. Turn next taxiway.
Are you gonna make me taxi all the way back over there? You hackers.
But I know you'll dig deep and make the necessary improvements. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I landed that a little hard. That's on me.
Cessna Golf Sierra Mike. Did you hear my last transmission?
Don't ding me right at the end of the flight. I skipped to shutdown so I wouldn't have to deal with you. Yep. 0% on landing smoothness. Yuck. Didn't get our speed down for the stupid sightseeing. Three? Ooh, almost.
Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move on to your CPL.
Ah, we have to do one more. How much do they pay? Nothing, it's just for building flight hours.
Here's all the first flight missions available right now. Take your pick which one you want to tackle next.
Do they pay you? No. Yes, we're gonna do the 15-minute one. Alright, I'm gonna go knock this out real quick and I'll be back. Oh my god, I don't know if we have enough brakes to stop it. Oh, baby, 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 baby. I came in way too hot on that final. It's not my fault, man. They just don't give me enough room. Got a little bumpy for them there at the end because I was trying to kill off some speed. I think that was pretty good. Ooh, we got an A. Let's go. I felt like the landing smoothness was pretty good. I had way too much speed. We almost didn't make the runway.
Up enough flight hours to be eligible to take your CPL. If you pass your CPL, you can begin to get paid for successful.
Sounds good to me. Holy smokes. Alright, let's get her done. Alright guys, welcome back. We're already overspeeding.
Mike, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Echo Charlie
least it
Alpha,
could-
Mike, frequency change.
At least it gave us a long final for this little cross-country flight. I should probably check to see what my max FPS at touchdown is. I feel like it's not going to land going faster than 80 knots. Good sync rate. Can add some flaps to get some drag. Increase our lift a little bit. Lower our sync rate to be good. Speed is looking good. We're coming in real slow. We love this. We're loving this approach right now. Beautiful. Got the engine here. Are we gonna get it? So, planes on the runway. Give me some extra flaps. Let's just float it down.
Stall.
Might have been a little hard, but
Cessna Alpha Mike Mike, you are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
but you did clear me to land, you dummy. Did I just fail?
Cessna Alpha Mike Mike, you are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
Gave me permission to
Cessna
for a
Alpha Mike Mike. Contact
full
ground
stop
level
landing, you
altitude decimal
silly goose.
1-2 tree decimal niner for Cessna Alpha Mike Mike. Burbank ground, Cessna Echo Charlie Alpha.
You performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
It never dinged. The ground controller was yelling at me for not being cleared to land, but it never dinged me for it. Yeah. Silly game. Nice.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions.
So we're gonna need to do a lot of these. Screw tail wheel. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of money, huh? High performance gets us into Cessna Skywagon. There's another one of these, but it's not available on... Ooh. Interesting. Whoa, that thing looks goofy. Alright. Let's take a look at what these missions are going to pay us now.
You're ready to take the next step. I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you can handle this, and more opportunities will come your way.
These quests are all just kind of whack. Let's do a ferry flight. 1,300 credits, huh? At least it's only a 15-minute. I will see you all on the final approach.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta November X-ray Romeo X-ray is taxiing to parking. Echo Delta Romeo Delta.
Anyway, I appreciate your professionalism.
All right, noted. Don't touch the sim rate button.
Finally here. So thanks for that.
I'm not even going to show that whole flight. Landing smoothness 23%. I felt like it was way smoother than that. Yuck. $1,700 credits, not bad.
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we need for specializations. Skydiving, what do we need? C or above. Smoothness above 50%. I don't really want to do. Let's do this. Level 10. Airplane missions with landing smoothness above 50%. C or above. Alright. Aerial advertising. Flight seeing or skydive missions with B or above. I wonder what that pays. I don't think I've ever unlocked that. What we really want is this. Looks like this should be pretty easy. Medium transport. Need a lot of ratings for all these, but that's to be expected. And we need to perform 5 cargo missions. So I'd say our next thing is going to be here, but I'm going to leave it for today. I'm going to get some money, probably have hopefully like 50 grand by next week. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Peace out.